We are going to discuss about the DC distribution fed at both ends for equal voltages. Okay, for uniform loaded. Okay, and also we discuss the DC distribution fed at both ends for equal voltages for concentrated loadings. Okay, the problems. Okay, in the previous class, we can discuss about the DC distribution fed at both ends for equal voltages and unequal voltages, derivation, and one problem that will be related to the equal voltages. Okay, that all will be discussed in the previous class. Okay, now in the present class, we are discussing about the DC distribution fed at both ends for equal voltages for uniform loading. For uniform loading. Okay, first problem, a DC distributor AB is fed from both ends at feeding point A. Okay, this is the feeding point A. Okay, the voltage is maintained at 235 volts. Okay, the voltage is maintained at 235 volts. Therefore, VA is equal to the, therefore, VA is equal to 235 volts. Therefore, VA is equal to the 235 volts and VB is equal to 236 volts. Okay, therefore, VB is equal to 236 volts. Okay, the total length of the feeder is 200 meters. Okay, therefore, the total length of this feeder is the 200 meters. Okay, this is the total length of this feeder. Next, 20 amperes at 50 meters from the A. Okay, this is the 20 amperes at 50 meters from the A point. Okay, this is the 50 meters from the A point. Next, 40 amperes at 75 meters from the A. Next, what is the distance between from A to D is the, okay, from A to D is the 75 meters. Okay, A to D is the 75 meters. Next, 25 amperes at 100 meters from the A. Okay, next, the distance between A to E. Okay, next, the distance between A to E is the 100 meters and loading is the 25 amperes. Next, 30 amperes at 150 meters. Okay, the distance between A to F. Okay, the distance between A to F is the 150 meters. Okay, A to F is the 150 meters and 30 amperes. Next, first of all, this is the 50 meters and this is 75 minus 50. Okay, what is that? 25 meters. Okay, next 100 minus 75. Okay, 100 minus 75, 25 meters. Next, 150 minus 100, 50 meters. Okay, the total length for up to A to F is the 150 meters. Next, what is the total length from A to B? That is 200 meters. Therefore, 200 minus 150. Therefore, the length between F to B is the 200 minus 150. Okay, 200 minus 150. Okay, then the remaining is the 50 meters. The remaining is the 50 meters. Okay, we are considering as this is the I1 current or the I2 current. Okay, I3 current, I4 current. Next, what is the current at section AC? That is IA. Okay, what is the current at section AC? That is IA. Next, what is the current at section CD? IA minus 20 amperes. Okay, what is the current at section CD? IA minus 20 amperes. Next, what is the current at DF? IA minus, okay, IA minus 20 minus 40. Okay, 20 minus 40. Next, what is the current at E to F? Okay, what is the current at E to F? That is IA minus 20 minus, okay, 40 minus 25. Okay, 40 minus 25. Okay, understand ma? Next, what is the current from F to B point? F to B point, that is IA minus 20 minus 40 minus 25 minus 30. Okay, 25 minus 30. Okay, these are the currents at the various sections. Okay, these are the currents at the various sections. And the resistance per 1000 meters of the one of the conductor is 0.4. Okay, therefore 0.4 by 1000. Okay, this is the resistance at A to C section. Next, 0.4 by 1000 into distance 50. Next, we can find out the resistance at each and every section. Okay, next we can find out the resistance at each and every section and the currents. And the currents. Okay, first of all, current at section AC, IAC is equal to IA. A to C section is the IA. Next, what is the current at C to D section? That is IA minus 20. Next, D to E section, IA minus 20 minus 40. That is IA minus 60 amperes. Next, IA minus 85, IA minus 150. Okay, next we calculate the current at each and every section. First of all, AC section, both wires means we can multiply it with 2. 2 into the distance between A to C section. A to C section is the 50 meters. 50 into 0.4 by 1000. Okay, next similarly, we can calculate the resistance at section CD. Okay, CD is equal to 2 into 25 into 75 into 0.4 by 1.00. Similarly, we can calculate the RDE, REF, RFB. Okay, like that we can calculate the resistance for that each and every section. Okay, next, the voltage at the other end B, that is VB. Okay, therefore VB is equal to voltage at feeding end A minus voltage drop in section AC. Okay, voltage drop in section AC, CD, DE, EF and FB. Okay, this is the voltage at point B. Okay, this is the voltage at point B. Therefore, VB is equal to, okay, therefore, VB is equal to VA minus IAC RAC minus ICD RCD minus IDE RDE minus VEF REF minus IFE RFB. IFB, RFB. Okay, this is the voltage drop across the A to C section. Okay, this is the VAC. This is the VAC, and this is the voltage drop across the C to D section. And this is the voltage drop across the D to E section. Next, this is the voltage drop across the E to F section. Next, this is the voltage drop across the F to B section. F to B section. Okay, these are the various voltage drops at the various sections. Okay, these are the various voltage drops at the various sections. Okay, VAC means the IAC into RAC. VCD means the ICD into RCD. Okay, VDE means the IDE into RDE. VEF means the IEF into REF. VFB means the IFB into RFB. Okay, then substitute all the values. What is the current at section AC? IA into resistance across the A to C section. Next, what is the current at C to D? IA minus 20 amperes. Next, into resistance. What is the current at D to E? IA minus 60 into resistance. Okay, then we calculate the IA value. Okay, after calculating this IA, we calculate the current at each and every section. Okay, what is the current at A2 section? IA. What is that value? IA is equal to 53.75. Okay, then we calculate the ICD current, IA minus 20. Okay, what is that IA? 53.75. Okay, therefore ICD is equal to, okay, therefore ICD, that is the current at the section C to D. ICD is equal to IA. IA means the 53.75. Okay, IA means 53.75. Okay, 53.75 minus 20. Okay, what is the current at section C to D? That is 33.75. Okay, the current at section C to D is the 33.75. Okay, this is the current at the C to D section. Similarly, we can calculate the current at ID, D to E section. Okay, similarly, we can calculate the current at D to E section. Okay, that is IA minus, what is the IA value? 53.75. 53.75 minus 60. Minus 60. Okay, then we obtain the minus value. Okay, minus 13 point, sorry, minus 7 point, sorry, 6.25, minus 6.25. Okay, when we are obtaining the negative value while calculating the current at that section, then the minimum voltage that will be obtained at point D. Okay, where the minimum voltage obtained at point D. Okay, in that figure at the point D, we can change the direction. Okay, in that figure at point D, we can change the direction. Okay, the direction is like this at up to C to D point. Okay, after that we can change the direction, that is 6.25. Okay, this value we can obtain minus value, that's why we can change the direction. Okay, that means, okay, we can change this direction also. That means, what we can observe, the minimum voltage that will be obtained at point D. Okay, the minimum voltage that will be obtained at point D. Okay, therefore, the voltage that will be feeding from the point B up to D point. Up to D point, we can feed the voltage. Okay, the voltage that will be feeding up to D point, C to D point. Okay, therefore D is the minimum potential. Okay, up to D point we can take the directions like this. After that we can take the directions like this. Okay, when we are obtaining the negative value while we are calculating the currents at that sections. Okay, understand ma? Okay, like that we obtain the directions for that currents when distribution fed at both ends. Okay, when we distribution fed at both ends. Okay, understand ma? The minimum potential that will be obtained across the D to E section, that is up to D point. Okay, that is D point is the minimum potential. Okay, since towards the loading point D, the currents are incoming from both sides, that is from point C as well as from point E. So, minimum voltage will occur on the loading point D. Okay, at which a load of 40 amperes is tapped off. Okay, therefore, the minimum voltage is the voltage up to point D. That is VD equal to, okay, therefore the minimum voltage that will be obtained up to point D. Therefore, VD is equal to, what is the formula, means the VD equal to VA minus VAC minus VCD. Okay, D is the minimum potential. Okay, VCD. Okay, what is the VA value? 235 volts. Okay, VA is the 235 minus VAC. Okay, what is that VAC? IAC into RAC. Okay, VAC is equal to IAC into RAC minus VCD. VCD equal to ICD into RCD. Okay, therefore VCD is equal to the ICD into RCD. VCD equal to ICD into RCD. Okay, this is the minimum voltage that will be obtained at the point D. Okay, then substitute IAC value, RAC value in this equation. Okay, then we substitute IAC value and the RAC value in this equation. Next, derive the derivation for that DC distribution fed at both ends at equal voltages for uniform loading. Okay, this is the DC distribution fed at both ends for equal voltages. Okay, this is the schematic diagram for that DC distribution fed at both ends, that is A end and then B end. Okay, these are the equal voltages. Okay, these loads are the uniform loads. Okay, that loads are the uniform loads. Okay, from the point A, we are taking the distance x meters from the point A, and then we are considering a small distance, that is the dx value. Okay, that will be taken at a point C. Okay, that C point will be placed from the A to C is the x meters distance. Okay, let the distributor AB, okay, this is the AB distributor, of length is the L meters, okay, the resistance is the R ohms per unit run of both of the conductors, okay, unloaded with I amperes, okay, unloaded with I amperes, okay, per unit run be fed from the feeding point A at equal voltages, okay, these are equal voltages. Okay, that will be shown in that figure. Okay, let us find the voltage drop across the A to C section. Okay, this is the point C. Okay, find the voltage drop across the A to C section. Okay, C being a point, okay, C being a point at a distance of x meters, okay, at a distance of x meters from the feeding point A. Okay, C is a point at a distance of x meters from the feeding point A. Okay, understand ma? Therefore, the total currents on the conductor AB. Okay, therefore, the total currents on the conductor AB is the I into L. Okay, where I is the current at the distributor and L is the total length of the distributor. Okay, and L is the total length of that distributor. Okay, next, current supplied from the each end. Okay, next, the current supplied from the each end is the IL by 2. Okay, therefore I is the current at the distributor and L is the total length. Okay, therefore the current supplied from each end is the IL by 2. Okay, since feeding point are at the same voltage, okay, therefore the current at point C, okay, the current at point C is equal to IL by 2 minus IX. Okay, IL by 2 minus IX. Okay, X is the distance from the point A to C. Okay, therefore, the current at point C is the IL by 2 minus IX. Okay, then common that I and then L by 2 minus X. Okay, and then we obtain L by 2 minus X. Okay, therefore, consider a section of very small length dx. Okay, consider a section of very small length dx near the point C. Okay, like we will observe in that figure also. Okay, consider a small length dx that will be from the C. Okay, that will be from the C. Okay, therefore its resistance is R dx. Okay, therefore the resistance is R dx. Hence the voltage drop in the length dx. Okay, hence the voltage drop in the length dx is given by, therefore dv is equal to I into L by 2 minus x into R dx. Okay, R dx is the resistance. Okay, then I L by 2 minus x is the current up to point C. Okay, then IR into L by 2 minus x into dx. Okay, IR into L by 2 minus x into dx. Next, the voltage drop in section AC. Okay, then integrating this from, then integral 0 to 1 IR L by 2 minus x into dx. Okay, therefore common the constant, that is IR by 2. Okay, therefore IR by 2, IR by 2, then L by 2, L minus x. Okay, okay, what is the integration for that L? That is the Lx. Okay, the integration for that L is the Lx. Okay, therefore, integration for that L is the Lx minus x integration is x square. Okay, minus x integration is x square. Okay, after substituting the limits, then x equal to L by 2. Okay, then x is equal to L by 2. Substitute x is equal to L by 2. Therefore, IR by 2 into L by 2 minus L by 2 whole square. Okay, then L into L means the L square. L square by 2 minus L square by 4. That will be equal to IR L square by 8. Okay, that will be equal to IR L square by 8. Okay, then it can be written as IL into LR by R. Okay, IL into LR by R. Okay, therefore we can consider as IL is the capital I. Okay, it will be considered as the capital I, and this will be considered as capital R. Okay, therefore that is I into R by 8. Okay, therefore IL is equal to I. That is the total current fed to the distributor. Okay, that is total current fed to the distributor. Then IR is equal to R. That is the